work this out and we good.
Man, y'all are really like informing me because, like I said, being an ignorant man, you know, there's a lot of stuff that I didn't understand or maybe turned a blind eye to, not knowing that I did. So this is like educating me. You know what I'm saying? If you've seen me on any other episodes, I'm talking a whole lot more, but here I want to absorb a whole lot more. And I know that you guys have had a lot of different struggles and things like that. Do you guys feel the pressure as female chefs to compete and or prove yourself in the industry?
For sure. You have to prove yourself off the top. I feel like that has been a greater trial than necessarily like sexism per se. Mm-hmm. Just proving the fact that I can do it. It's like, oh, well, have I ever, like, you know, people have said things to me like, have you ever done, I ain't gonna say the person's name, but the person was like, have you ever done a service for 50? And it was laughable to me.
When I was hired and when
in my sleep, like, you play with me. But I feel like it's this constant thing, like, where maybe that's where the saying came from. I can show you better than I can tell you, because you got to constantly show people that you can do something, because they automatically assume, like I said, that you just cooking Sunday dinner for your family. No, I can cook Sunday dinner for your family. I can also cook for Congress. Like,
Sunday, Monday,
you know,
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, celebrate.
So in any situation, when you're going into personally, I'm talking to you personally. When you're going into a situation, you know you're about to walk into a kitchen. And you know it's going to be a bunch of men in there and such and such. Like, how are you preparing mentally for that?
First of all, I'm gangsta face to start. You'll see a giggle later, but when I first get in there, I'm like, yeah. So tell me what you've done before. Like, because I don't even want you to, I want to give you the don't try me from the beginning. And the biggest thing, like, as far as men, we all know as chefs that people are inappropriate in the kitchen.
Right.
But
hugely inappropriate.
Don't talk about it.
There'll be a whole lot of me too.
We can start a me too.
If they start a me too movement in the kitchen,
it would be called.
Everybody
would be called me one.
Y'all going to jail.
Y'all gonna ever eat something.
Coronavirus would have shit on the house.
It would be called me one, because we were the ones who started the abuse. The kitchen started the abuse. Me. Right. Me, just me.
Starting
me one.
Right.
Exactly. So just shutting down the inappropriateness. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's for them. Don't do that with me. Like, don't talk about your dick to me. Don't talk about, don't say
meet me in the walk-in.
Don't say hot behind. You know, like, unless you actually got something hot behind me. Like, stuff like that. Like, no, eggplant on the menu. Don't mention it.
Do you need more sausage over there?
Well done.
Pause.
Yeah, that's your life, but you happy to see me.
I get totally what you're saying. Kim and I opened up a restaurant in Central Virginia a couple of years ago, and it was kind of the first time she had ever really seen me in the kitchen, like in an actual kitchen. Like, so she had to look at me like, God damn, what the fuck? This guy's crazy. But she got to a point where she came in there like when I couldn't be there, or when I was doing something like, Kim, I need you to come down, she would come in like boom. Yeah. So they kind of calling her pull up. Don't let Chef Kim come pull up on you. Yeah. They stopped being scared of me. They was more scared of her.
But you have to though. There's
what's funny though? So me, I'm the resident home chef on the squad today. So I don't experience the sexism at all, because I'm a chick that can cook. So my clients who are men are very much engaged. And they're like,
they come out of the bathroom.
They're like,
oh, where you who's getting this food? Sunday, regular.
They're like, I got a home you can cook in.
Another thing is that we didn't touch upon catering and the different things that women do. So you got Alexis that's a dessert owner. She does balloons now. She does a great job. Alexis, what are some of the things that you dealt with as far as sexism goes? A little bit more in detail.
I'm kind of a bully when it comes to certain things.
Yes, come on.
I kind of get the job done, but I will say that I have seen from other people, because we are women, they feel like we're not capable. And I feel that my job or our job is to just show them different.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, you eat with your eyes. You don't only want to experience the taste of it, it has to look a certain way also.
Yes.
You know, and so this is where Basket Treats by Alexis Streets, which was birthed. We celebrated our 11-year anniversary in January.
All right.
So
Come through, boo. Come through.
We've had, 2 bakery locations. We're working on 2 more as we speak. Then we have, the Dessert Junkie with our dessert truck, with also Bougie Balloons. So, when people act like they don't want to give us a shot or they are intimidated, it fuels me. It keeps me going.
Most definitely.
And so what I try to do is elevate everything to the 10th power.
Right.
And make sure it comes out, amazing. So that's our job.
I want to stop all this
They try to
business.
bully us financially too.
Oh, yeah, they do.
I was just about to ask that question about compensation.
Because a man won't stand in front of another man and say, oh, I don't want to pay $20 for that. I want to pay $15 for it. Oh, why is it so much? Because they'll feel their ego talking to another man. They don't want another man to feel like they don't have it.
Right.
With a woman though, they'll be quick to be like, oh, well, why is it that much? Well,
Right.
why is it? Oh, you
Because
can't
that
do it
goes
for
back to because
you can't do it for them.
You're right, but you're supposed to cook anyway.
Oh, that's
This is
true.
what you do.
Except, was I supposed to spend all those hours doing it for you and making all your customers happy?
The funny thing is that when I was doing a lot of private chef work, and I was going for these big time gigs, like for ball players and NBA. Alexis,
Just turn it down a little bit.
you be making too much noise.
Oh, don't you
I mean, it sounds
competition. Oh, that competition is black on black.
But what I realized, a lot of the chefs that were men going for these same job opportunities for NBA baseball players, they was getting them jobs with no problem. And I mean, it don't matter if they was black, Hispanic, whatever. Just because there was a man, they were getting top dollar.
Yep.
The issue I would come across is because as a woman, not only am I a woman, I think I'm fairly attractive.
Yeah.
So I'm attractive. So now you got the ball players.
Very
And their wives are like, nah, she's not coming to my house to cook.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I would get
Yeah, that's
shunned
the
like
thing,
that a
too.
lot. Like I wouldn't get these jobs.
I have experienced that part.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
that's
it's
the thing.
like, as a woman, I get it. Because I'm like, it's like came to me and was like, well, I want to be a chef for you and Henry and da-da-da. And this chick is like, ba boom, boom, boom. Nah, boo, we good.
I mean, look at everybody ain't got a lot of boom.
It ain't
as much
that
boom
right.
as you got boom.
And it was funny because I was supposed to, because I went for a job for and I didn't get it. And then,
Be glad you didn't get that job. You see
Right.
that
I thought we wasn't saying no name.
oh, sorry.
You gotta bleep that out.
Sorry. Anyway, down the road, the chef that he did have that was a woman ended up dealing with him.
Yeah.
So, I get the stigma with all of that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it took money out of my pocket.
But somebody like that gonna deal
It's
with
a money
their
on my
nail
pocket.
tech. They
Right.
everybody. They babysitter, they whatever.
Yeah.
But that's a part of it too.
Yeah, but also, you're right. Like, I feel like when I put my price out there, here's my price point, that's just my price.
Yeah.
And the more we expose ourselves, or we do these TV shows, or you put your name out there, or you be on different reality shows, and the third, a price tag comes with that.
Absolutely.
Like, and I feel on sometimes, like, I get a lot of DMs. Oh, can you do a gig for me for 150 people? I got $30 a person. No, boo, no.
No, I can't. But I wish you will.
Right, and I used to never say this. I was like, you need to Google me.
Please.
Because I'm not doing that. Like, and when you Google me, you'll see why. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to be cocky, but it's like, I think people, if you don't know your own value and your own worth, they'll just want to pay you what they want to pay you.
Well, let's just break it down for people who don't understand the industry, because I think this also is a problem. People don't understand the price point, and they think, okay, well, just because you've been on TV, what does that mean? Or just because you've done this, what does it mean? This is what people need to know. That
tell them, James.
There is experience that you get from doing a show. There's an experience you get from doing an event of over 500 people. There's a certain experience you get that levels your technical skill up from being in certain positions and places. So it's not just that I appeared on TV, it's that I had to learn how to make that situation work differently, and I had to learn how to service them differently. Right. And so each one of these things that I do, I learn a different way of service. I learn a different amount of experience. I learned that this doesn't work. Oh, I should do this if it's a short period of time.
And keep in mind,
they're
not calling everybody to come on TV. They're calling a select few of people, and there's not a whole lot of women black chefs out here. As you can see, we be on the same shows back to back to back to back. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But you see a whole lot more men on them shows versus women.
And customers and clients are looking at the finished product. They're looking at the plate with the this and the that. They're not looking at all that sweat equity.
They're not looking at how you got it.
Hours and hours and hours and hours. And failed things. Don't forget the things that failed that you had to redo because you're finessing them and figuring out the best way to do them. That's like, it's like schooling. Right. You know what I mean? Absolutely. So if you come with a PhD to a government agency, they're going to pay you more than if you come with the elementary school education. Well, I'm just saying, the point is that
that's a child prodigy.
But the point is that I want you to respect my hours like you respect that PhD. Yeah. So put some stank on my number, nigga.
Right.
Period. Oh, I can't say nigga.
We saying Nakers. We saying Nakers now. So I just love that whole segment and what you guys were talking about. But one thing that we kept talking about, you kept mentioning, was TV.
Yeah.
We want to talk about TV for a minute. Again, like I said earlier, my first experience with a female chef on TV was Julia Child.
That was mine too.
Then we matriculated into other things, and then there was, the couple that we ain't gonna talk about on TV. Ooh, the baby.
Ooh, baby. Girl, you so sexy.
We got different. Then we've had different women come and go on the multicultural standpoint. A lot of we've had the Cat Coras and the. What's the last name? Gara Shelley.
Alex. I love her.
She was my judge when I was on Beat Bobby Flay.
Right. So again, Kimberly was on Food Network, Beat Bobby Flay shows, different TV shows.
I was on Restaurant Battle with Shay.
Jamie's been on multiple shows, multiple platforms.
Guys, grocery games. She beat his ass.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Facebook. People out here making money. People making money.
And we also talked about, the lack of cooking from younger, females or whatever. So let's tie all that in. The question I want to ask is, from a black female chef of color standpoint, do you think that you are represented correctly in terms of
absolutely not
the chefs that are on TV in these shows and so forth and so on?
No.
So first, shout out to them because they got there and they paved their way and they belong there. The issue is this: the quota is that there is one black person on this show, right? That there's one black person on the panel, that there's one, but the issue with that is that there's not space for diversity. So you're either the yes girl, how you doing, black girl on a panel of white girls, or white, counterparts. There's never a how you doing and a skater black girl. Right. There's never a this. I've never snapped my finger before in my life. Me and unless I'm playing. You sure about that? Unless I'm playing, but And I'm not, again, we don't say names, but I have been asked to do that. I've been asked to call somebody girlfriend. And I literally said to them, I don't call my girlfriend's girlfriend. Right. So I'm not going to say girl.